So my question is like in the movie you mentioned that he was the most handsome man on the earth. So what did he do in the past life? Like you mentioned that he followed the fourth wrath. So what did he exactly do to get the handsome body in this Sanat Chakravarti life?
I think we answered that a little bit in the movie, but we did not go into all the details. So his journey started, and Trishashti Shalaka Purush, the book by Hemchandra Acharya, talks about this king named Vikram Yasha, was a very powerful king. And he had wealth and fame and everything. But he was, into all of these riches into the and the king once saw his charioteer's wife and got attracted to her and decided that she should be mine in the wrong place. She deserves to be a queen and not a charioteer's wife. Made her his queen and indulged in all the pleasures of life with her. And for many years this went on. Over time became weaker, and finally she became so weak that she died. And the charioteer, obviously was missing his wife. He cried for her. He was extremely sad, angry, frustrated that he couldn't do anything. Now this queen died, and the king could not accept it. Vikramesha just could not accept it, that she is dead. So he behaved like as if she was still alive. The ministers were kind of concerned that this is going to become a problem if the king is still not going to be able to overcome, and then kind of ignore what he needs to do, day-to-day duties of the king. So they took the dead body and threw it in the jungle, and the king still missed looking for her everywhere. Finally he looked in the jungle, and there he saw a few months the dead body was completely rotten, stinking, eaten up by animals, torn apart. It occurred to him at that time that all the stuff that he had been indulging in was not permanent. And so that triggered Vairagya, and tremendous Vairagya, and to the extent that he decided to take Diksha. So at the end of his life, it's a complete U-turn. He takes Diksha and transforms into a different person. In his next birth, born as Jindat, he is a wealthy merchant, and so we talk about that in the movie actually. And is working for a king, and at that time the king, devotee of another rishi. That rishi had done a lot of penance. Now this rishi was the charioteer from the previous life, and he came to the king's court and he saw Jindat, and his animosity from the previous life gets triggered. And he says that this penance that I'm doing, this fast that I'm doing, I will complete this fast only if you feed me this hot kheer, and put the pot of the kheer on Jindat, and actually on his private part. And you are the king, so you have to fulfill my wish. So the king agrees, gives a lot of pain to Jindat, and but he bears it as his karma, as a fruit of his previous karma. There must be something wrong that I did. So he bears it with samta bhav, with a lot of peace and sanity. And after goes to a Muni Maharaj Sahib and asks them, can I take Diksha? And right away after taking Diksha, he goes into the jungle for penance. A Nagna Maharaj Sahib and all the vultures come and feast on his wounded body, and bearing that completely in samta bhav, he becomes the Swadharma Indra in Devlok. And from Swadharma Indra, after that life, he becomes Sanatkumar Chakravarti.